Guide the financial freedom and correcting your status in the system. Midwest EDU focuses on educating individuals about practical steps like managing debt, building savings, and investing strategically. Key principles include financial jewels like trusts, bonds, and legal instruments to protect and grow assets, correcting your status in the system. This involves reclaiming your legal and financial identity within governmental and financial systems. Understanding your legal status, correct legal documents like birth certificates and social security to align with your preferred status. Attend workshops, read relevant materials, and network with like-minded individuals. Assess your current standing, understand your debt, credit status, and legal documentation. Take action. Start correcting your status through affidavits, trust formations, or applications while building a financial foundation. Plan for long-term freedom, focus on investments, business ventures, and creating generational wealth. Midwest EDU's approach empowers individuals to break free from financial and legal constraints, ensuring they live a life aligned with their goals and values.
What it do, what it do, what it do. Midwest in the building on mamas. What's the word, what's the word, what's the word? Peace to the gods, goddess, kings, queens, whatever you call yourself. You know, I do this because I want to. You do this because you want to. With that being said, all my rights are deserved. Oh, yeah, I know my rights. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? Yes, Lord. Y'all already know. If you don't know, now you know. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, Lord. Nina, move around. I'm live. Ship is in the building.
Midwest. Salute, King.
What's just went live. Gotta let the people know classes going to be postponed until the 16th, 17th, and 18th.
Copy that.
Yeah. Yeah, I had some orders and stuff come up, so I don't want to, have to have anybody, not getting what they need. So I'll get these orders knocked out, and then I'll be able to, we'll be able to get everything situated.
Outstanding.
Absolutely.
Well, King is working away as always.
Oh, absolutely. We're working on something right now. And I had a call from my nephew, customers, and man. But it's a blessing that, you just got to work through it,
All tag team.
So tonight I'm just going to sit up for a minute and get the rest of what I need before I lay down and do what needs to be done. Because it's like as soon as we start, people start coming to the window. And I got to stop and do this. So I like to be focused when I move. I don't, I ain't like to stop and go shit.
That's never been you.
Yeah. I get confused like that with shit.
As long as I've known you, you've been focused the whole time.
I say I can't do the stop and go stuff because it get me confused.
Yep. Yeah, that's what it do.
Confused and get me mixed up because I had this and then I'll end up doing some other shit. Then I'll come back to that. Now I'm gonna mix some shit. So yeah.
Focus is a beautiful thing.
Yes, Lord. So we just try to stay focused and, give a couple more people an opportunity if they want, if they need to secure a seat for the workshop,
Oh, well, that's cool because I feel it's like my heart really goes out to people. It's like because I like the idea of everybody finding a way to do it if they can, because it's like I want to share what I have with everyone that's in my sphere of influence, and this is just something that everybody has access to, that everybody has available. And so I just like the idea that now they have more time to figure it out. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Because it takes time sometimes to make things happen, and I'm hoping the best for everybody.
Yes, sir. That's all it did that can happen because they doing it because they want to. They understand what's going on, and now they're able to proceed with their everyday operations.
Absolutely.
That's how King set it up, and he didn't even want to do this.
Yeah, that's the that's the part. That's the part right there.
Mm-hmm. Little fella realized that it's all a blessing that's been handed down to them.
Yeah.
It didn't come in fiat. It came in information that can help you secure your accounts, help you get yourself in a situation to where at least you can see over the water and have a little clarity. You know what I'm saying? And breathe again, straight up.
Man.
Start a reset. Like you got a reset button, you can hit that reset button now and get things right. The right.
Take care of situations.
I was just on the phone today, curious about the shit. You heard us talking, Shipper.
All right. Yeah, I know you guys have been doing your thing.
That's the only way I'm gonna be able to come back with results to show them. That's the only way I'm gonna be able to come back with results. I got to get out and do it. For the most part, it's done.
Really,
major part is done. It's just the little parts now. It's just tightening up loose ends. That's it.
Yeah, because there's no question. There's no question about it. Once you've positioned yourself.
Shipper, I'm so proud of myself too. One of my clients got the CP.
Got you.
CP25 in the mail.
Oh wow!
They made the adjustments and everything is good.
Nice.
Mamas.
I know they're feeling good.
Yeah, because now they see this ain't no joke. They didn't have to be verified. They didn't have to do none of that shit. They submitted it, talked to the people, they processed it, and it's on the trend.
Man. And this is the way that it's supposed to be done. It's like, man, it's like I all the things that you've seen and heard, and it's it's real. It's just that there's a way to do it.
Yeah, because it's a different way of doing it for each whatever situation you're using.
Exactly.
Yeah, and everybody think it's the same for everything, but it's not. You can't use that same signature the way, for everything. It's the way it has to be done. And I'm glad we understood that. That's why KV is vital to this situation because he showed us how things need to be done.
Yeah.
And then you call the people and then they tell you the same shit. And so it ain't like he pulling nobody legs, you know. That's why we be passionate about this shit in those workshops and those telegrams, and people don't understand. Oh, seems like it's coming off rough. No, we just don't got time for the bullshit. We got too much to do. Those that serious, we got to, we had a lot to do. We got a lot of it knocked down, but we had a lot to do. We didn't have time for games. And it might not seem like you was playing a game, but when we say we don't have time for games, like everybody gonna get it when it's their time. If you there and you run information and you still cloudy on some things, just give it some time. Just keep studying and give it some time until you get clarity and understanding, and you good. DBS highlight, what it do on mamas?
Celestial family. Let me open up the chat, see what's going on.
So yeah, it's a new day. Y'all see me. Y'all see all those shorts. I told you I was gonna be a lot of shorts more than the lives, and the shorts was gonna be me cooking because I got a lot of orders now. And I thank the Most High for Greedy Grubbers West giving us the opportunity to put some of that good soul food out there for the people.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So they can taste that good home style cooking.
See, that's what fast food was trying to imitate, but they couldn't do it. They couldn't do it. All their scientists and formulas and laboratories, and you can't duplicate like a gift, and you can't duplicate passion. You can't duplicate the love that you put in to what you're doing. You can't duplicate that. I'm telling you, it's like, because I was, I had to be one of the first. I had to be one of the first first customers. I wasn't a customer, but man, I tasted it. I know what the food is like. It's good. Very good. It's just so I can just feel what your neighborhood is feeling. You know what I mean?
Yeah, everybody's satisfied right now. So we try to keep them like that. Keep it clean, keep it neat. Our areas where we at, like where we just chill at, that's our section. But the food sections, the prep tables, the kitchen, the deep fries, all that stuff, yeah, that stuff clean. Nice and neat, ready to go.
Man, it's a good feeling to, it's a good feeling for me too, to know that, the people around me, are doing well, and are, because it weighs heavy on your heart when people around you, are trying to figure things out and da-da-da-da-da. It's just good. It's just good to know that.
Yeah, look, we had a great weekend this weekend. Got up today when they got inventory and everything. It was good. I gotta go upstairs for a second.
Yeah, I'm multitasking as we speak.
Yeah, me too. I needed to go live so they can at least know that the class was postponed into the 16th, 17th, and the 18th. Because I had a lot of orders coming in, so I didn't want to conflict, Because I got in this class, it's some stuff that I got to get to as well, so I don't want to miss out.
That's right.
They don't pushing it back, giving me the opportunity to miss nothing.
You're the last one. You're the last one that's gonna, like this is it's because of you, bro. I mean, directly.
Focus, and then the energy changing, and a lot of things changing. A lot of stuff is updating. DNA updates.
Oh yeah. Things are starting to come online that ain't never been online before.
And then you start feeling funny, and you're like, "Hold on, what's wrong with me?" And the whole time, it's like you brightening up, like it's a
Yep.
new tool, like you got a tune up. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy, but when you in it and you live in it, you see it, you feel it, you in it, you
Can't
walk it,
hide it.
you breathe in it. You can't get away from it. Everybody
No.
tell me they want access. I want access. No, y'all don't, because if y'all did, y'all would be shops. People got access to millions and hundreds of millions. We seen accounts that was stupid.
Stupid.
I want to say stupid, 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 stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah.
But except for it was beautiful.
Yeah, it was beautiful, but it was.
If it weren't so beautiful, it'd be stupid.
Yeah. And to know that, that could be your account. That could be his account, her account, because it didn't, the procedure didn't stop at the people that just got through. If you do it right and you compliant, you get through as well. You just got to follow the blueprint. Lead the resistance on the back porch and just follow the blueprint.
Right. It's like, it's not about what you already know. It's not.
What? I agree.
And it's definitely not a contest, because, it just, it's about just steady learning, or remembering, let me say. Remembering what was always true, what was always ours, what was always available. Not just, philosophically, but what was just literally already ours, and that they're very aware of. They're not even blocking it. It gets a little ridiculous.
Yes, it does. Now look, y'all, I just said that they got a response, right? I remember when I was live and I had to end the live because I had a client from over.
Yeah.
They got and then now they got the letter today. That was just last week. Look how fast they responded back. Remember, we didn't send shit to the IRS and shit, and we still waiting on responses.
Yeah.
From 2023, 21.
Mm.
I'm still getting 60-day notices about that shit.
Mm-hmm.
We need another 60-day notice to go over the account from 2020 on a document that you sent me. I'm doing right now. I'm getting updated right away.
Yeah. That's a headache.
Able to move this, able to move that.
Yep.
Able to leverage this, able to leverage that.
That's what I like. That's a beautiful word right there.
Look at Latrice, 22. Oh, mama, see what I'm saying? Latrice, man, you ain't even let us know how them oxtails was. My girl was like, man, nobody never did us like that.
Okay. Finally, my chat got up. Latrice, Daniel Berry Sports highlights.
Yes,
outstanding.
There's a couple people out there, talk. Everybody else just like to listen. I guess that's cool.
Well, that's, they
those are the type of people should invest in the workshop. They like to listen because maybe they can take some great notes. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Yeah, but everybody else could just catch up. Could just watch it. Tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Let's watch it whenever.
Just watch it before the 16th, 17th, and the 18th.
Exactly. but this was actually a good time for a break. So I'm glad you came on.
Yeah, you know, but it's not a break for me because I
Right.
gotta cook. She said, "I'm sorry, I was out of town. 2025, Rick Ross. I'm going to try them tonight." Oh, you went to the Ricky Ross? Okay, you could have invited me. Shit, on Mama.
Oh wow.
Latrice hanging out with the celebrities and shit at the Rick Ross car shows and shit. I hear you. What up, though, Lou? In the building on Mamas. Let's go.
Salute.
Oh, Mama said I'm gonna try them tonight. Yes, Lord. Make sure you put them in the oven for 200, about 25 minutes. And same as the egg rolls, put them in the oven, not the microwave, the oven. Yes, Lord.
Oh man, tonight's gonna be a long night.
Ah.
Got some gymnastics to do tonight. My goodness.
Oh, you might as well run this way, get you a shipper special. Call it a night.
Call it a night.
I just went and got a case of catfish fillets. Oof. Yep, I had to fill the freezers back up because we got a rush this weekend. We got blessed.
Mm.
A little mini rush came through this boy.
Oh man, I'm telling you.
We was prepared. We handled it. There wasn't no issues. Pretty
Excellent.
smooth. Pretty smooth. I think the most high we got it down to a science of what needs to be done and how it needs to be done. Timely matter. So yeah, that's a blessing. I'm finna go upstairs. You take that with you. Mm. Well, make sure y'all secure y'all seat for the workshop, 16th, 17th, and 18th. And if you're in the Telegram, please share this with them in the Telegram so they can see that everything has been postponed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got you, Latrice. I appreciate you know, the order. Make sure you send your family. Like Father's Day coming up, I got an order. I got a big order. So if anybody want to order something, they got to get it in by Wednesday. Because I took it Thursday and get it out because I wanted to make sure they get it. Yeah, so that order got to be in by Wednesday. Yes, Lord. Oh, mamas. Yes, it do. And email me, let me know what you want. And we go from there. I give you the information. The shipping is in the price. Absolutely. So whatever I charge you, you don't have to worry about shipping because that's included. On mamas. That's the word. But I only came live to update you guys. You said I was ready today. I'll be ready next week. Yep, you'll be ready. Yep. Now you got some time to knock some other shit out, get that done. And then when the workshop starts, you'll be coming in there saying, KV Midwest, you won't believe this. And this is happening. And this happening. Now I'm like, yeah, I know. Look at this. Look at that. Check this out. Because it's happening for everybody, not just one or two people. This shit is happening for everybody that does it right.
Not just one or two.
Absolutely, Latrice. We appreciate y'all as well. You know.
Bear with me for just a second.
Yes, Lord. But yeah, y'all don't waste your time. Go ahead and get in here and get yourself situated. Get your account loaded so you can take care of your business. Get your account secured. Man, it's gonna be a lot of stuff you're able to do once you get compliant. People are like, you say compliant, 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 but you have to be. You have to be. That's the only way they're gonna understand you. If you ain't compliant, they don't hear that shit. You get automated generated letters. We actually can call somebody and they say, "Oh yeah, they it's being processed now. Give it a week or so." You know what I'm saying? We got people that we calling and they updating us like that. Then you get ready to call, and then you think about it, you be like, "Damn, let me check my transcript real quick," and boom, well, it updated. You and you gotta call them because it's right there. Then a week or so later, you get a letter confirming that everything has been adjusted to the payments that you made, and you have a zero balance. You don't owe anything, and then you go to your transcript and you see your credit sitting there. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. That's a blessing in its own. Yes, Lord. Have to take care of something, but I'm back. Customers be coming. They want pops, they want this, they want that, they want oxtails, they want cotton candy, they want snow cones, nachos,
Want it all.
burgers, hot dog. We giving away hot dogs today to the community, the kids in the community. We giving away hot dogs.
That's awesome.
Yeah, free hot dogs for the kids. Y'all gotta go to Greedy Grubbers Facebook page and follow Greedy Grubbers West on Facebook as well. Greedy Grubbers West on Facebook. Go check us out. So what I got on my comments. Yes, Lord. Yeah. Straight up. How y'all doing out there? Anybody got questions about anything? If not, I'm gonna get ready to end this in a minute because, like I said, I just want to update the people that the workshop has been changed to the 16th, 17th, and the 18th. So if anybody got questions or anything, now's the time. I'm gonna put an invite link if you want to come up and say something or come up and ask a question. Got to be a question now because people like to come up and do goofy shit, but I don't know how to handle that. There's the link right there. That'll bring you to the back office, and I'll put you up on the stage. You got any questions or anything that you want to ask? We'll try to get an answer if we can answer that question.
What up? What up? What up, family?
What up? What up, dog? Live on this little tube, you giving an update for the class.
I see. What up, Trees? CBS highlights.
Mm-hmm. I was supposed to went live this morning.
What y'all was getting into?
Now we're trying to get ready to get off here. It's straight up. I was just, like I said, I was updating them on the date and telling people if they wanted to place an order, they better get it placed by Wednesday.
Indeed. I got mine on the way.
Yeah,
They better get. They better get. Wait a minute. Okay. All right. Yeah, they better go ahead on and reserve they seat.
Yeah, that as well, for sure. That
I'm glad that folks have, you know, at least a little bit more time to get everything together and make that happen.
I'm glad KB gave me a little time to get my shit together because I got a lot of cooking to do this week. This shit would have been a toll on me. I ain't even gonna lie.
Oh man, it's got to.
Cause I gotta get his stuff, that order ready, plus the store shit. So I gotta get up on my shit. I gotta just get focused and get this shit done right. Cause I want it done exactly how he want it, so he can enjoy that shit on mama. Enjoy his order. Straight up, real talk. And then Shipper just gave him a little rundown. Shipper always give a little rundown. Shipper hollered at the people for a minute. He just hollered at the people for a minute.
Yeah, because I mean, it's like it could take folks a minute to get stuff in order, and so if they have a little bit more time, that's a good thing.
Yeah, it is. Just come ready to work, because we work. We don't do a lot of talking. We work.
That's right.
Shipper is a living witness. Shipper got a lot of shit done.
This is I
For
mean
work.
this is like the most. It's like you're gonna feel like
Yeah.
oh my goodness, I really did something meaning for myself, for my family, for my for my the future of my name. It's like it's all that. Not just talking. It's amazing.
You're gonna have to do the work or it ain't gonna get done.
Yeah. You just got a guy out of this world. You got a golden guide. You know, all you have to do is pay attention, take good notes, and get it done. And that's a lot of people's problem on YouTube. They being pacified and people been doing stuff for them. Well, we don't do that. We don't do that.
We'll walk with you step by step, but you gonna have to do it.
Deal.
Right up. Yeah. That's the beauty of it. You got somebody walking with you that already done it, doing it with you. Shit. That's already having results. Yeah, all right. Keep playing with yourself.
And that's the thing right there. It's like You know, King V is not going to say it. I said it before. He's not going to brag on himself, but I have to say it. It's like there's the level of expertise of the knowledge is unparalleled. Okay, you know, it's like, you know, I have to say that. I have to say that because I'd be wrong if I didn't say that, because this is, you know, this is not like fly by night type information. And it's like and I've been saying this from the beginning. It's like you've never seen a class down like this before, where or a workshop broken down where it's like, you know, it's like, it's just it's off the charts. It really is. I don't know if anybody knows any, you know, their stuff as much as King knows his stuff. You know, it's like, you know, I never heard King brag about that, not one time. And I don't, you know, and I get it. You know, this was favored in Midwest. I get it, but it's like everyone will agree with me too. It's like this is really, it's beyond top notch.
Well, I don't know what anybody else knows, Ship. I just know what I know. Right? So, like, I ain't really concerned with
Yep.
who else knows what.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. You never. Yeah. That's never. Like I said, you're not gonna. You know, we never heard you bragging on yourself.
It's just the truth. I don't benefit, right? Like I don't understand. Like if somebody's sharing some information with me, then I guess that's a benefit. But outside of that, I don't particularly.
I certainly appreciate it. You know, it's like, and it's funny too, because that's never. It's like, you know, I've always. I guess maybe I had like you know, an expectation that if anybody knows anything, you know, they're gonna know it only to a certain degree because the stuff is so unfamiliar. But it's like, you know, King has shown things with a level of experience and expertise that is like how long has he been doing this? Like, oh my gosh, it's like he's been doing it all of his life. It's really it's something to see. Something to see.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I got a little order real fast. Ship, hold it down for a sec.
I'm double time now, so okay. Yeah, it's you know, it really is. It's I look at these, you know, these lives as just an opportunity, you know, for me to, you know, do my ministry, you know, to if I know that these things will help people get their lives in order, the things that they've been looking into, things that they've heard about, being able to put things in order and have, know why things worked, why things didn't, being able to connect the dots. Like I know I've done a true service. And so it's like, I can look back with a good conscience and say, hey, I did my best to share it with as many people as I could, and to say what I could. And, and I'm glad, everyone who's participated already, that's on them, and that's their blessing. And, and I would hope that, me piping up would help others as well. So I don't, it's the least I could do. Yep, and I'm not surprised, King, to that it's like I'm not surprised that that you don't come on bragging and boasting, because that's you've never been about that. You've just been about progress. You've been about compliance. You've been about making sure that people get what they're hearing. Before we even move on to the next thing. It's like you've been laser focused on what you care about this entire time, on the mission of what you've committed to do. So, that's why I can promote, or that's why I can recommend and encourage people as much as possible, because I'm not going to be ashamed.
Well, I appreciate you, Shep.
Absolutely, King.
But the fact of the matter is, it's only one right way to do it.
That's what you want to hear, that's.
You either get that, or you don't get the desired effect.
No two ways about it.
Nope.
King, I'm about to be, just FYI, I'm about to be unavailable in a few seconds.
Well, take us to the crib.
I apologize. I'm completely distracted right now.
Oh, good. Let me see if I can manage this.
To financial freedom and correcting your status in the system. Midwest E EDU focuses on educating individuals about practical steps like managing debt, building savings, and investing strategically. Key principles include financial tools like trust, bonds, and legal instruments to protect and grow assets, correcting your status in the system. This involves reclaiming your legal and financial identity within governmental and financial systems. Understanding your legal status, correct legal documents like birth certificates and social security records to align with your preferred status. Steps code begin. Educate yourself. Attend workshops, read relevant materials, and network with like-minded individuals. Assess your current standing, understand your debt, credit status, and legal documentation. Take action, start correcting your status through affidavits, trust formations, or A9 applications while building a financial foundation. Plan for long-term freedom. Focus on investments, business, ventures, and creating generational wealth. Midwest EDU's approach empowers individuals to break free from financial and legal constraints, ensuring they live a life aligned with their goals and values. Financial tools like trust, bonds, and legal instruments to protect and grow assets, correcting your status in the system. This involves reclaiming your legal and financial identity within governmental and financial systems. Understanding your legal status, correcting legal documents like birth certificates and social security records to align with your preferred status. Steps to begin. Educate yourself. Attend workshops, read relevant materials, and network with like-minded individuals. Assess your current standing, understand your debt, credit status, and legal documentation. Take action, start correcting your status through affidavits, trust formations, or A9 applications while building a financial foundation. Plan for long-term freedom. Focus on investments, business, ventures, and creating generational wealth. Midwest EDU's approach empowers individuals to break free from financial and legal constraints, ensuring they live a life aligned with their goals and values. To break free from financial and legal constraints, ensuring they live a life aligned with their goals and values.